I'm Elizabeth Sautter here with McAlister Huynh, and we are so excited to announce the launch of our new children's book, Listen, Learn, and Grow, a whole body listening Larry story to help kids regulate, listen, engage, to learn. And it's written by McAlister Huynh, Kristen Wilson, myself, and it was published by Eric Hutchinson. Oh, sorry, illustrated by Eric Hutchinson and published by Publishing. It's a really cute, fun, rhyming story that explores the different ways we use our whole body to listen because everybody's body and brain learns differently. And some of you might be familiar with Listening Larry because he's been in a couple of children's books that myself and Kristen Wilson wrote about 12 years ago. And there's a poster that's in many classrooms all over the country and world. And the original concept of whole body listening that was put in the original books and poster created this standard of listening behaviors like looking at the speaker, holding your hands quiet, sitting still, not talking. And this was really detrimental and caused a lot of harm in for people who struggled to listen in those ways. And it really was part of what we learned from McAlister and many autistic and neurodivergent people. We were creating and following a standard of ableism. And so we decided to take down the book because we didn't want that to be the case anymore, and create this new book. And it is now available on Pezzy Publishing, and you can find it at pezzypublish.com/listen, learn, and grow. And so what we did is we put Larry with Lori, one of the main characters from the old book, and a bunch of their friends in a classroom situation, and they explore all the different ways that you can use your brain, your body, your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your feet, your heart to help you regulate and learn what helps your body and your brain to help you process and listen and learn and focus. And so it's a fun, cute rhyming story that McAlister is going to read. And in the back of the book, there is a bonus of different activities that teachers and educators and parents can use at home and in the classroom and in the community to encourage this new way of focusing on whole body listening to help kids identify and advocate for themselves for what works best for them.
Yeah, so like Elizabeth said, this book has been a big project of kind of moving forward and creating better tools for teachers and parents and uh, educators in general. Um, and yeah, I'd love to read it to you all and show you what it's all about. And I hope you all like it. Listen, learn, and grow, a whole body listening Larry story to help kids regulate, listen, and engage. So our book starts out with this little cartoon that kind of reflects back on the previous iterations of whole body listening, and you'll see it come back at the end of the book. Um, and Lori's at the top and says, "Hi, Larry," and Larry responds, "Hi, Lori. Listen with your body, I have heard you say, but how you choose to listen can involve many ways. Tell me, how do you listen? Well, here's a little hint. It could be listed in this book, or it could be something different. Come read along and see how there isn't just one way to listen, learn, think, and grow each and every day." The school bell rings loud and bright. Friends shuffle in the room. It's time to listen, learn, and grow. It's time for brains to bloom. When you listen, you tune in to your body's every sensation. You get ready to learn by focusing on regulation. If learning is a flower, regulation is the seed. To regulate yourself means to meet your body's needs. Listen with our bodies. That seems so silly to say. We use our ears to listen. Is there any other way? It's true that when we listen, we often use each ear, but listening is more than receiving what we hear. When we truly listen, we both hear and understand. Our whole body helps us: eyes, mouth, feet, even hands. Our brains have to be ready to think and take in information. Our hearts have to be open to see another's situation. Are you ready to listen? Hooray! I cannot wait. Let's use our bodies to listen and regulate. When you're trying to listen, your brain plays a very big part. You think about what you hear so the message doesn't fall apart. If your brain is wandering, not focused on what you hear, take a deep breath or count to 10. This will help your brain stay clear. If your ears have the mighty job of collecting each and every sound. They gather all the noises so you hear what is around. Piddle piddle pat, piddle piddle pat, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What helps your ears to listen? Silence, music, or some noise? Your ears can help you find that balance that your brain enjoys. Your eyes can help you listen by hunting for the clues that show you what you're learning, where to go, and what to do. Looking at the teacher can't always make you understand. Your eyes can look in other places and still learn what was planned. When it's time to listen up, your mouth also plays a role. Depending on your own needs, silence may not be the goal. Some mouths are still and quiet, others echo, hum, or chew. If everyone is learning, please do what works for you. You can use your hands to listen by resting them in your lap, or they might help you listen when they fidget or they flap. Sometimes, for you to listen, your hands can't stay folded tight. Your fingers flap and flutter free in a way that feels right. Your feet are helpful listening tools, whether planted firm or in motion. Use your feet to stay engaged, but try not to cause a commotion. So if your feet need to move, let them tap, wiggle, and stretch. Or maybe keep them grounded, staying rooted in your space. When you listen with your body, you move it to help you hear. You focus on your energy so you can think loud and clear. So when it's time to listen, look to find the right spot where your body can get what it needs by moving a little or a lot. When your whole body listens, you can't forget your heart. Your connection with others is where listening can start. Your heart helps you remember that each person is unique. We all have a right to listen in the way our bodies seek. So many ways to listen with body, heart, and mind, and every single part of you is helping all the time. When you struggle to listen, to hear, and understand, just check in with your body. It knows your needs firsthand. Your body helps you regulate to listen, learn, and grow. And when you listen with your whole body, knowledge is what you'll sow. People listen differently. It's surprising, but it's true. With whole body listening, find out what works for you. We're going to go back to Larry and Lori for our last page. There is no right approach for listening. Each person has their own way. Teaching someone how they should listen can actually lead them astray. Listening is not about what other people see. Listening is a process that happens inside of me. Now you have strategies that you maybe never knew. Listen to your body. It will help you listen too. And in the back of the book, there are some tools that you can use to help introduce and practice this concept. There are also some lessons on our website that help you introduce this book and the strategies and really take a unit to go through all this information with your learners to help them discover what really does work for them and help them. I'm going to turn it back over to Elizabeth.
So we're just really excited. It's been a long journey and process of myself and Kristen as the two original authors of Listening, Learning, and Growing Ourselves. And the focus group encouraged us to, and McAlister, who was our consultant, encouraged us to use the concept of whole body listening, but really to focus on regulation and helping identify what works for each individual listener. And so we're really excited that it's finally here. We're so excited that Pezzi has supported this project, and you can get your book at pezzipub.com, Listen, Learn, and Grow. And like McAlister said, there is a poster. The old poster is really popular, and we're on a mission. If you can help us, this ripple effect of getting educators, teachers, therapists, parents to understand the difference between performative and compliance and conformity ways of listening, which is the original way of telling kids, look at me, keep your hands quiet, crisscross applesauce. And that might work for some kids, but not all. And it actually can be harder for some kids to listen when they're focused so much on being still and looking at the speaker. That's a lot of cognitive load that can then deter them from actually being able to regulate their body and process the information that's being given to them and help them be more effective communicators and learners. So this is something that we learned. And, originally we thought that breaking down what teachers and parents were saying of paying attention to listen to me was clear and kind, but that really created this standard for listening that was definitely not kind for many people. So we're really grateful for the community and the support, and happy that it's finally out here. Now we have to do the hard work, getting people to change their mindsets and understand the need for shifting in the way of thinking, how we use our whole body to listen, to regulate and learn versus perform and comply. So if we have any questions or if there's anything else that we can cover, we're just really excited to get this out there and hope that it is really, really effective for classrooms and homes and communities. So we welcome any feedback. Again, we do have a website, everydayregulation.com, where there's more resources and a poster. There's a free poster that you can use with the book, and we are happy to answer questions in the future and delighted to provide this to the world. And you can find it at pezzipubs.com, Listen, Learn, and Grow.
And the poster is free, and it is on our website, which is everydayregulation.com, is where you can get the updated poster.
Thank you.